We're here to have a look at number 2 of 2 ukulele banjos, Gibson UB-2 models that I've been renovating over the past couple of years. This one needed most renovation. This was literally a basket case when I got it. The main thing is that this top band had to be made especially for it. It's made out of brass and nickel plated, so it's all nice and shiny, and in comparison the hooks and nuts look a bit, the original ones, and they're steel hooks, and most of the plating's been worn off the actual hooks. It's been polished down to the metal, and the plating on the actual nuts is quite good. There's only one there that's down to the brass. It's got the original Grover tailpiece, which is in quite good nick, and the original spring-loaded non-slip pegs, which seem to work okay. The major thing that needed restoration with this instrument was that it's a block construction rim, and the thing had started to delaminate, so we actually took the radical step of putting a new outer veneer to hold everything together. And because the thing was in such a dire state, we also took the radical step of refinishing it in a Sunburst, which was more common to the slightly better models. So it's got a dark, almost black lacquer rim, and as you see, you can't actually see in video the colour gradations here, because we did copy off one of my old Gibsons, and I'm trying to get it in focus here. It has got a gold through orangey brown to black, and that's as close as we can get it to. I say we, it's me. I did the refinishing in cellulose lacquer, and I'll let you have a bit better look at that now. It looks very orangey on the video. It's not really that orange, it's more of a golden colour, and made a fair job of replicating the logo. Another major thing that we had to do was, it was quite a bit worn in the first position. As you see, the C and the G7 chords dug a couple of delves in there, so I say we again, me, I patched that with some filler and levelled it. We also, I don't know why I keep saying we, well, yes, I did get a little bit of help from a luthier, and he replaced one side of the binding there with that ivory binding, which is very nicely grained ivory. I don't know if you can see it. Get a close-up of it there. So yes, it's had major restoration, but so the swings and roundabouts are, yes, it's had major restoration, but the actual finish that we've put on, because I did it some years ago, has mellowed considerably, and it's got a little bit of crazing in it, so it doesn't look bright and shiny and new. It looks fairly old and vintage. It's got a pretty new vellum on, although it's patchy, it is new, and it should please the George Formby fans, because although it's got the original neck set, it only needs about a 1/2 inch bridge, which is fairly parallel to the vellum. I hope people don't go resetting the neck, because that sort of thing's irrevocable. It's easier to change your style than to alter the actual construction of a good instrument. Anyway, there we have it. The only thing that remains is whether it sounds okay or not, and this is where I start making my excuses, because I'm not really a George Formby fan or player, but I have sort of learnt the rudiments of the style. It's a lot of years since I've done it, and my main excuse is I'm missing 3 of my 5 nails, so it's I'm not in my comfort zone. Anyway, we shall try one of the George Formby's staple items and see if I can remember a verse and a chorus of The Window Cleaner. How does it start? I nearly played Auntie Maggie's Remedy there. Now there's all sorts of red. I go cleaning windows to earn an honest bob. For a nosy Parker, it's an interesting job. Now it's a job that just suits me. A window cleaner you would be if you could see what I could see when I'm cleaning windows.